What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Barbell Brigade podcast
Stacey
for another
D.
episode.
Mike.
Oh.
I thought you were saying like his name too.
No,
I'm
silent
Nadeem.
Mike.
So again, if you guys saw the last episode, we dove into basically who you would want to date.
Relationships a little bit.
I love me some me.
Would you date someone that's in the fitness industry, or like does your significant other, because we lift, have to lift? But now, because this subject and because you're here, and I think this is a good opportunity for me and Mike to learn, because we're both single.
Yeah.
We both spend a lot of times in the fitness scene.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go into how we do it, and because we had a conversation about this yesterday. But how would you, and also how have you got hidden on at the gym?
Oh God.
Good and
don't
bad ways.
Do
Good
it.
Good and bad ways. Good and bad ways.
Don't do it.
No,
That's
okay,
what
but
I
this thing,
said.
that's the thing. Like I say, like, because I was gonna make a video on like how to hit on a girl at the gym. The first thing is don't. Right? Everyone's there to lift.
Don't.
Everyone's there. But I've seen so many relationships start in the gym. I've seen so many
Right.
people get married. I've seen so many happy things
Okay,
happen.
so
there's
Does
also
it depend on the type of gym?
okay, look, I'm gonna go off.
Go
Look,
off, dude.
Look, so I think you are at Barbell Brigade, which
Yeah.
it's a community, right? And everyone is there because they know what they're there for. You're going to see an influencer walk by. You're going to see someone, you know what I mean? You're going to see people who are very much into like a very small home. You know, everybody knows what barbell is,
Yeah.
right? So if somebody stops me in the middle of my workout to say hi at Barbell, I have no problem. Hey, what's up? How are you? You know, blah, blah, blah. Once it gets into the creepy zone and it's like, oh, do you come here all the time? What's up? And I feel it starting to get like, oh, this guy likes me. Then I cut it off. Like, all right, thank you. Bye. Have a good workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll stop and say hi to anybody. But then once I feel those vibes coming from you, that is not the place or the time for you to do it.
I feel like even at a normal gym, though, you mentioned barbell. I feel like at a commercial gym or
Right.
regular
Well,
gym.
I'm going there. At a
I
normal
know.
gym, I don't even take my headphone
That's what I was
out.
going to say. It's way even weirder just to
Yeah,
say hi.
because at Barbell, we all know each other
Well,
in a way.
Or you
But-
know
but it's
somebody
harder.
that knows
Yeah.
each other.
it's harder, but I think eliminating that space and I say don't, but you can't help. We're romantics.
Well,
like,
nah, bitch. Listen. Listen.
I know she's.
listen.
I know her schedule's so good. I know it's her squat day. I'm gonna put some roses in the squat rack with her name
What
on
the
it and just watch.
And look, and that's kind of selfish in a way to say like, okay, I'm so romantic and so into you that I have to break your workout out. You know, I have to take you out of your concentration
No, I agree.
and out of your zone
Yeah.
to tell
Well,
you
she's
how
not there for-
attractive
you're
you
not-
are.
You don't go to the gym to meet people.
Yeah,
but
I don't
the counter
think-
to that is like, for me, I'm old. I'm not trying to go to a bar to meet a bunch of chicks
Right,
because I
and
don't go to
look,
bar.
look.
The type of person you want to meet, you know what I mean?
And
You
look,
would
I
meet
think
them
there's
at
a
the
way.
spot.
And look, I'm so
Yeah.
fucking passionate about this because one time I actually had a poll. The majority of my followers are women. And I had somebody ask
Same.
me, you know, like, do you think this is something that people should do? Same question. So I put a poll on my Instagram and like 98% of girls were like, no, don't talk to me at the gym. So personally, right, if we were in this situation and there was this guy who was like, I really want to talk to her and I want to do it in person, you know, okay, I think the right thing to do would be wait for me until I'm done. And then when I'm walking out or when I'm like stretching or when I'm just chilling, hanging out, then approach me. Don't stop me in the middle of a set.
It's also like it goes both ways, because 100% of the 98% of the girls, if say they were super attracted to Ryan Gosling and Ryan Gosling was at the gym and came up to them, they would
Ain't
talk
nobody
to them.
Ryan Gosling at any gym.
But what if it was Ryan?
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't even think he's that attractive.
Okay, not you, but
But
someone.
let's say in
the
terms of,
hypothetical.
like,
Follow
say
our story.
the most gorgeous guy was in the gym, right? And you're like, okay, I'm a squat around
You're like,
him.
Okay, so if I'm giving you that vibe and I'm
Vibe?
okay, yeah, so if I'm bitch, English is my second language. You need to stop making fun of me. So anyway, so if I'm going at you like that and I'm like, okay, so I think the first day you see me, the first time you see me ever, you're not gonna be like, hey, take off your headphone, let me talk to you. You know, no, if you go to that gym and I go to that gym, we make eye contact constantly, you pick my weight up for me, you give me my water or whatever, you know, you're like, oh, you dropped this. Then it starts off little by little.
Yeah.
You don't just show up and you're like, hey, can you take your headphone off? Like, I want to give you my phone number. Bitch, who the fuck are you?
What about like a grocery store or something?
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
I think that's cute.
Hey, nice produce.
Yeah,
I see you're
I'm just
choosing
there.
organic, and I like a healthy woman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's I think there has to be a right way of
Do
doing it.
you
know?
want to hit on girls at the gym?
Well, here's the counter. I never get hit on, but I never want to get hit on.
At the gym?
No,
It's a you
anywhere,
time.
anywhere. Well, if I'm out of
Good thing
my
you don't have any problems.
Bro, I got problems. I don't want to talk to nobody. When I'm in the grocery store and people are hecka nice, and so I feel that whether they talk to me or not, like I'm gonna be nice and talk back. You know, the person checking me out or whatever, like not physically checking me out, but manually checking me out. But I don't want to talk to them either. Like I'm a bitch. I just want to go get my shit done. Everywhere I go, I have a task to do. I want to do that task so I can get to my next task. I go to the gym so I can work out, not to talk to people. I go to the grocery store to get my groceries, not to talk to people. That's just how
but you just need to get out more.
Antisocial. That's how my
It's-
antisocial.
I mean, but then you gotta do what you want to do.
And
You
I
know?
got a busy ass schedule. I got shit to get to in a half hour. I don't have time to talk to the grocery store for half
And
hour.
look, no, listen. I think at the bottom though, like if there's a girl you feel at the gym, right, and you're like, damn, like I've seen her for a couple of weeks. She's really fine. Like I really think she's super cool. You feel a vibe, don't you? Like, don't you feel like you're like, oh, I think she might be into
guys
me.
are idiots.
They are. Okay, my bad. Never mind.
No,
Okay,
guys
so-
are idiots. There's tons of cute girls in the gym.
Okay, so-
and I automatically think they all love me, but they've never even looked at me once.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't
guys-
even know I exist.
It's
But they all
guys do the dumbest
no, it
thing
is
when they
true.
see the girl.
Probably
at the
That's
gym.
what I
True.
told you in the other episode. Look, I am so self-aware and so wise beyond my years.
It's because you're older though.
But there's an
yeah.
instinct in me that is still man, and I can't change it. Like, oh yeah, that girl wants it, and then the real me is like, nope, she doesn't know you exist, buddy. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Dead.
Constant
I-
inner dialogue.
I think there has to be like say it's the first time, there has to be a proper and a respectful way, because we're trying to teach the audience, you know?
Right, and I think
So I think
right,
something has
so-
to happen, like you
no,
said,
okay,
like,
so
oh, you dropped
I
this,
think-
yo, you dropped this, and then now a conversation can
or
start.
even then, like at the gym, I'm more likely to respond to you and be cute if you're like, let's say if I was single, right, and this guy's like, hey, how many more sets do you have? If I like you, I'm gonna be like, oh, I just have like 2 more. Like, do you want to work in? If I don't like you, I'm gonna be like, I just started, bro. Like,
20.
leave me alone.
Yeah,
Like,
so that's fine.
You know.
But then there's like, obviously, like if you're a guy, you gotta know when a girl is like
And
liking
then,
you or not.
look-
But I think there's a way of like, because then that's kind of like my move in terms of like being like, I can't do that barbell. 'Cause
Yo,
I'm like,
need a
yo, how many more,
spot?
like how many more sets you got? I'm like, she'll be like, dude, there's like 20 other spot racks, you know? Like,
She's like, you want this one?
yeah, but it's like I'm like, I could go up to someone and be like, damn, dude, like you're strong. Like,
Yeah,
and give them a compliment.
yeah, and that's
see
nice.
where the conversation goes.
and that's
you
a
know?
barbell though. Don't be doing that at the normal gym because that's creepy.
She's on
Why
the good
not?
girl, bad girl.
Because-
Yo, you hella strong.
No, because if you do that, like at barbell, like we said, we're all friends, right? Even if I don't know you, like I know you're part of this gym that I love and I love everyone here, right? But at the normal gym, I don't know nobody. Like I'm there by myself.
True.
And
But then I think at a commercial gym, if say you see someone doing yoga and like say there's a really cute girl and I'm like, hey, I'm kind of interested in yoga. Go out like, hey, how'd you learn to do yoga? Like, is
no,
there-
don't do that. That's creepy. Because
Why?
why do I have to
Maybe it's
teach you how to
creepy.
do yoga? You know what I mean?
No,
Like
no,
if,
I'm just saying,
if
like,
she's
hey,
into you, she's
I'm like-
gonna be like, okay, yeah, you know, you
No.
should join this class.
Well,
if she's
I think
not,
the
she's gonna be like, what a
biggest
fucking
way,
creep.
if you're creepy, you're gonna there's a lot of other things you gotta do to fix that, right? But if I go up to a girl, I'm like, hey, do you recommend any like yoga studios around here? Did you learn on YouTube? Like, how'd you learn? Because I'm like, my body's all fucked up. I'm trying to.
I would just roll out my little pad next to her
Yeah, and I
and go
think that's
straight to
honestly-
downward dog on her.
Look, I think honestly, like if a lot of girls are nice,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm not nice. Like if I'm not feeling a dude, I'm like, bye. Like I don't know any yoga studios, even if I'm like all yogaed out. But a lot of girls are nice. So
yoga instructor.
yeah, let's
No,
say,
I don't do yoga, bitch.
Let's say for example,
Oh, I'm here for your class.
let's
Nah.
say for example, she was like, oh, you know, you should go to this studio back this street or that street. Do you automatically think she feels you?
No, but it's
Damn,
like,
she wants me. That worked.
if I talk to a girl at a bar, if I talk to a girl at things like I've started conversations, but they weren't feeling me.
And you
they're
could
down-
tell. But we said that guys are dumb, right? So how do you tell?
Dumb.
Well, you just gotta learn.
Yeah. Well, I just think that the best way to do it is if she's giving you eye contact in a non-creepy way. Like if she's not like, I'll fucking make it obvious if I'm looking at you weird. Like if I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? But if she's looking at you like she looks at you and then like 30 seconds later she looks again. Like she's looking for you.
Yeah, both sides
You know?
are shy, you know? That's
Yeah,
what that's what
yeah.
guys don't think about too. Like, yo, that girl may feel you, may not, but she's shy either way as well.
Yeah.
Like Stacey's pretty outspoken, but
I
not
am.
not all humans are guys or girls,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it is a kind of a subtle game of chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think okay. Then if you want to say be the polite way, the best way to go is like try to start up a conversation and with that respect of like, hey, they're here to work out too. If
Yeah.
it comes naturally, like asking them how many more sets they have, and if there's maybe some playful thing
Yeah.
back and forth.
I'm
And-
awkward,
and-
Stacey. I got a question.
Wait. Before we start, we move on to something
The main
else.
reason I bring this up is one, I want to learn. But also, my boy Mike here was just telling me about a situation where he sees a girl at the gym and he's always there and he doesn't know how to approach her.
Well,
But
I
I'm
think you
self-aware
guys
enough to know the whole thing. I would never approach her. Just
Well,
'cause I'm
no,
weird.
I think you should approach her. Like my boyfriend approached me, and that's why we're
Yeah.
here. But I think you should also know that it's okay to get rejected, and then you're not going to be everyone's type, and there's going to be another cute girl that's going to walk
Yeah.
in.
Tell me
100%.
if there's similarities here, Stacey. You've never been to a men's bathroom, I assume.
No.
So in a men's bathroom, there's, let's say, 4 urinals. Gentleman's on one from the right. You got to go one from the left. You're not going right next to him.
Okay.
Right? Just protocol. I'm the same way with cardio. If there's 3 step mills,
Oh my god.
guy, girl, cute girl, ugly guy, I don't care. If there's 4 step mills and he's, one from the right, I got to at least skip one to go to the next one, right?
Okay.
That's kind of normal, right?
No, I never thought about that.
See, I'm
But say there's like,
pretty
this is like
socially.
20. Are you going to go to the one next to the guy?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
if he's cute, I'm gonna stand right
Oh.
next to
Well,
him.
that's a
sense.
girl thing.
See, I
Yeah,
wouldn't because
I'm gonna be like,
that's what I mean. Hot girl, ugly guy, hot guy. I don't care. I'm pretty socially awkward, and I'm always skipping one. I was just wanting to see if there was a correlation or causation between urinal social activity
No, we
in
do not think about
society
that.
and also step mill.
But say there was a girl
step male?
using
Who's
the
a
urinal.
step male?
If there's a girl using the urinal,
And there was 4 girls, right? They found a way
Oh.
for girls to stand up and pee. Would you go stand next to her, or would you go to the far right one?
I'm going elsewhere. I don't want her to see my small thing. I'm out.
I think next
I'm
time
going
you
in the stall.
I think next time you see that cute girl at the gym, you should go next to her.
But same thing. So there's this, and then there's also Mike is fucking weird and has his day scheduled out by the hour, and I'm there to work out also.
I'm just convinced that you never want to date.
Maybe, dude. I work a
You
lot.
literally feel that way.
No, I mean I would love to, but like my schedule doesn't permit.
And you don't find
I have 3 40-hour-a-week jobs basically.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's going too deep.
Next episode.
All right, then.
Yes.
Give,
Get off me, Oprah.
I
give
am
me,
the Mexican
give me
Oprah.
one way that's bad, and give us 2 good ways to hit on you at the gym.
Okay, so I'll give you examples.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the bad first.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so the bad one is where I was working out, and literally I had just finished the set. I was tired, and this was at a commercial gym. And this guy comes behind me, and then he goes, "How tall are you?" And I was like, What?
Good opener.
I was like,
Yeah.
what? And he's like, how tall are you? And I was like, 5'10", like putting my headphone back in. And he's like, nah, you must be taller. And I was like, okay, bye. Like, and he was like, oh, you know what I mean?
I think also before getting back into that, it's like girls aren't at the gym looking their best, and a lot of girls would want to look their best when they want to
And
talk to a
I
girl.
look my best all the time. But the
But
thing is, like, I'm not there.
Guys think they
Same.
look the best at the gym. This is what I'm saying. I'm the me I want to be with my pump. You know, true. That's where I
Right.
have it.
Okay. So, for example, a wrong way to approach a girl is about the way she looks. Don't ever approach her and say, "Damn, you got thick legs," or "Damn, you're really cute,"
thicky thick.
or "Damn, like, oh, you're really buff." Like, don't talk about my appearance at the gym. Don't talk about how buff I am or how skinny I am
Damn,
or
you
how
sweat
big
a
my
lot.
ass is.
What am I supposed to say? Like, come on to you like, damn, you're so intellectually. I haven't talked to you
No,
before.
you talk about something that's not about me. So you say, "Hey, how many more sets do you have?" Or, "Hey, what
like
time do
your
you normally
face.
come?" Or, "Hey, don't be fucking weird,
Yeah, yeah.
Nadeem. Damn, like."
I wouldn't say,
I'm just
hey, I like your face.
No, what I mean is like, "Oh, I
You
like your
pretty.
gym bag. Where did you get your gym bag?" You know what I mean? Or something like that,
Yeah.
Or, "Where did you get those shoes? I really want to get them for my
Nice
sister."
Reeboks.
Or
I'm sponsored by them.
I think you can do. Bruh, this is helpless. You
No, okay,
guys.
sorry.
If
We're
anyone
sorry.
is listening out there, just don't take advice from these two. It's fine.
I
Go
was
to my
giving bad
channel.
examples.
They want to learn too. 'Cause,
Right, and I'm teaching
majority
them.
guys
Pero
on
no
here.
se caen la boca.
All right, so give us one more good way of like coming up.
Approaching a girl.
Yeah.
So I think the ideal way, it's when she's stretching, when she's like on her phone, like when she's not busy, when she's about to walk out. Never ever ever in a parking lot. If you fucking talk to me in the
creepy,
parking lot, I'm running. If you follow me out of the gym to talk to me, and this has happened before, this guy came up to my window when I was in my car, and he was like, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, hey, I saw you at the gym. Do you think? No, I fucking put my window up so quick. It's dangerous. We're afraid. We often get like harassed, and don't talk to anyone at the parking lot. Wait till she's like at the at the entrance or whatever, but not in the parking lot. That's the worst.
I have another hypothesis.
What?
So I read a survey, and I think it was anecdotal evidence, but this was, I probably read it 10 years ago, so don't quote me, but we can research it, and I'd like to know. They talked about the attraction level between humans, especially obviously male and female, being higher and more likely to occur when endorphins and adrenals are high.
Oh,
and so
true.
what they talked about about was roller coasters, right? Because everyone's a little nervous, and so like, amusement parks are a great place to meet or date. And so then in my head, I would think the gym would be similar, but then there's this awkward social thing of, no, I'm kind of here for me. Well, and like it is kind of a double, it's weird.
Well, and I even think like the gym is like a nightclub in a way.
It should. Yeah, you're fun, your shit. You're
everyone's showing off the best of themselves. Everybody has like their little drinks. You know what I mean? You're like into it with your own music. So I think the best way is when she's stretching, when she's like about to leave.
Cardio,
when she's just
maybe?
In between sets. Maybe cardio would be more acceptable.
Maybe you have to match what they're doing. And it kind of comes from like what you're saying about the amusement park. You're also at an amusement park, you know?
Yeah.
But if a girl's stretching or say like doing cardio, I think say like if you're a bodybuilder and she's a bodybuilder, then you guys can like it's easier to approach
common ground.
Right.
But powerlifting, it's like okay, like you both are lifting heavy, you can support her, you can like cheer for her, you can do that.
Yeah.
Talk to her in between sets and stuff like that, so it's a little bit easier.
That's the difference
hard
at a
for
commercial
like
gym.
say like a powerlifter and a girl that's just a cardio bunny. Yeah. You know, it's like it's when you guys ever really gonna match up.
And I think at the bottom of it all, if this girl is feeling you, you can try it out and read her body language. And for example, if I just finished a heavy set and this dude who I was feeling came up and was like, hey, how much weight is that? Even if you know, let's pretend you're like, hey, how much weight is that? And she's like 275. You'll say, damn, you're really strong. If I'm feeling him, I'm gonna be like, oh, haha, thank you. You know, if I'm not, I'm like, oh, thanks, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
and you can leave and leave.
Yeah, and then you're like, I tried. Maybe next time I'll try again. Or you know, just don't be rude and remember that this is another person and they're in their own personal space.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the honesty. I think I'm fighting back because you're basically saying everything that I was doing was wrong. But it's good to learn.
Yeah.
No, it's good that you're honest because I didn't want you to just come on here and just be like, you're killing it. You know, like then why isn't it working?
Doing it.
Yeah, but
who would have thought these two would be single?
I want you guys to fucking get somebody too. You know what I mean?
So
like
I think
I'm
a lot of the
here to help
guys
you
that are
out.
watching this are like probably like, damn,
I
you know.
got you guys.
But if you guys do have a good way, if any of you guys have had success targeting to go to the gym, please leave it in the comments below. We're gonna go through it. We'll probably post the best one. If you guys can like leave a good comment, we'll post the best one. But tell us, same thing with girls, the girls that are watching this, say if you agree with her and why, if you disagree, or if there's any way, not really like, there's no need to be like fully against it, but I think you could say like your opinions on it, and we'll check it out because I'm really interested. I have an Instagram, you guys can DM me if you're a girl. We could skip.
If you're a girl, you could talk about it with him directly.
There you go.
There's that too. So, make sure to check these guys out. Silent Mike on Instagram. Stacey Diaz Lopez.
Apodaca.
How do you say it?
Stacey Diaz Apodaca. That is my full name, you guys.
Yeah. So go to my Instagram, follow me, and then go to my following, and then
my God.
Our followers.
Go to the description below. My Instagram will be there.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.